Hello and welcome to the Tabor College women's soccer stream today. We're here at Joel H. Wayne Stadium, currently 68 degrees with a slight overcast. The Tabor College Blue Jays are taking on Dakota Wesleyan Tigers at home in Hillsborough, Kansas. Today's game is the opening conference for the Tabor College in the KCAC. I'm actually going to let the commentator finish this.
Number 6, Jocelyn Bain. Number 7, Megan Herzog. Number 9, Kendra Clark. Number 10, Bailey Nestor. Number 12, Alondra Partida. Number 13, Courtney Mascarenas. Number 17, Josephine Bardsley. Number 20, Taylor Henry. And number 22, Skylar Scoveland. Tigers are coached by Clayson Glasgow, assistant coach Gemini Wesleyan. Now let's meet the roster on today's opening home match for your Tabor College Blue Jays. Tabor is coached by Ian Thompson, graduate assistant Tom Gaskell. The reserves, number 0, a junior from Topeka, Kansas, Tiffany Wainscott. A sophomore from La Crescenta, California, number 2, Kayla Ortiz. A senior from Junction City, Kansas, number 8, Kayla Matheny. A junior from Heston, Kansas, number 10, Olivia Brubaker. A sophomore from Duarte, California, number 11, Jacqueline Hurtado. A senior from Denver, Colorado, number 13, Dakota Spencer. A senior from Phelan, California, number 14, Danny Calder. A freshman from Las Vegas, Nevada, number 17, Jasmine Sandoval. A freshman from Fort Collins, Colorado, number 20, Natalie Ford. A junior from Pahrump, Nevada, number 24, Madeline Pereira. A senior from Norwich, Kansas, number 25, Darian Garrison. A sophomore from Fort Worth, Texas, number 27, Reina Soltero. And a freshman from Amarillo, Texas, number 33, Reagan Hess. And now today's starters for the Blue Jays. In goal, a sophomore from Morrison, Colorado, number 1, Cammie Quinn. A sophomore from Wichita, Kansas, number 3, Macy Dara. A senior from the Colony, Texas, number 5, Hannah Armand. A sophomore from Greeley, Colorado, number 6, Allison Cobbin. A sophomore from Wichita, Kansas, number 7, Irene De La Rosa. A senior from Parowan, Utah, number 9, Ellie Simpson. A sophomore from Canyon Lake, Texas, number 12, Rachel Bennett. A senior from Las Vegas, Nevada, number 15, Carla Monroy. A sophomore from Mesquite, Texas, number 19, Kayla Joseph. A senior from Yucaipa, California, number 22, Araceli Wallace Carbona. And a senior from Little Elm, Texas, number 26, Alexis Olares. At this time, would you join us as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem? Thank you.
All right, now that they got the lineups all settled down, it seems that Tabor College is bringing 7 more people onto the bench than Dakota Wesley, so it should be an interesting game for subs-wise on how they get onto this match. Next to me is Derek Eslinger.
Eslinger.
Gotcha. Currently, starting for goalkeeper, just coming up to the booth for a couple games. Got any words about the match?
No, I think it'd be interesting to see how both teams go about it, see if Tabor can carry on the good performances they've been having and get a result.
Sounds good. Both teams are currently trying to get a win. This is the first game for both teams in the KCAC conference. So I guess both teams are huddling up, getting ready for kickoff right now. Ian just going over some tactics. Really going over some tactics. I didn't know. I thought
he's getting them fired up right now.
Yeah, the other team is already taking the field.
There you go.
There it is.
Keep that energy up, ladies.
Now, Tabor College women's soccer, they're currently coming in 0-1 in the preseason, while Dakota Wesley had an extra game, but are coming in 1-1. So, pretty evenly matched. I think if you give the girls another game, they probably would have been 1-1 just the same. Ball getting set down for kickoff now. Ball kicked off here. Dakota Wesley trying to use that wing. Falling right into Tabor College's defense. Little switch of possession here. Now it almost looks like a 4-4-2 or 4-4-1 on the Tabor College Blue Jays side. They seem to be lined up with the classic back four. But that midfield, I can't tell if it's a 4-1-1, 4-2-2, or 4-5-1, Whichever way, it looks like they're holding 2 defensive mids and getting those wingers to the outside, so.
Yeah, I agree with you. We see our just lone striker up top, so.
Probably a 4-5-1 or 4-1-1. 4-4-1-1? There we go.
Yeah. Right idea there. Just couldn't execute the layoff.
Tabor College now on a throw-in. Able to make the clear, trying to find the striker on the run, pressuring the back line to try and see if they could get a position change there. Couldn't quite. I think a bit of a communication error right there. Tabor is now trying to defend against this counter. Does it successfully, laying the ball out via the sideline. Dakota Wesley playing the ball out. In for a Tabor College throw. Dakota Wesley throwing the ball in. Macy able to get possession back of that. Moving it around. Macy still trying to get that pressure up on that back line. Or not in the back line, but pressure their defenders, yeah. Getting it out wide, finding a player out wide there. Fantastic. Still pushing up down that line. Yeah. Gets a little meg there.
Nutmeg, it's so sweet.
Ball's going to be out for a Tabor College throw. 20 of the opposing half. Trying to get a whip in there. Couldn't quite. It's going to still be a Tabor College throw. Now about on the 5-yard. Comes the throw. Couldn't quite find a blue shirt. Big ball whipped in, though. Right to the keeper's hands. Made it look scary, though, for that attack. It almost looks like Dakota Wesley's doing a, I don't know, that back, is that be 4 or 5? Because I'm counting, the 3 and then maybe 2 really deep-sitting defensive mids. And then they have that left winger. They're trying to.
The left winger's kind of playing a couple roles.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's definitely a 3 at the back. They're trying to stack that midfield, I think, a little bit more. But they also have more numbers in that attack.
Mm-hmm. Transition, they switch up their roles a little bit.
Definitely an interesting system. Tabor College able to hold possession of that. Come in trying to find a blue shirt. Couldn't quite. Now counterattack started. That's insane. That ball stays in. Dakota Wesley finding some pace down that wing. Trying to get a swing in. Didn't find a white shirt. Tabor College is able to whip it out and find another Tabor College foot in the midfield there. We're now trying to play this out. We have a possession change. Dakota Wesley booting it up, trying to find a striker in the front. There's a foul is called on Tabor College, though. Dakota Wesley free kick from the 20.
Good job, guys.
Is that Tiffany or is that Cammie in the goal?
It'll be Cammie.
Cammie Quinn trying to set up her wall. Ball's whipped in. Cammie, strong hands.
Strong hands.
Able to keep it.
Very assertive.
Mm-hmm. Ball getting booted up the field now. Couldn't quite find Tabor head on that. Retains possession. No, not quite. Tabor College ball. Dakota Wesley keeps it in. Tabor College now in possession, moving around in the midfield. Regaining possession. Again, going in the midfield. Just trying to find some feet, moving it around. That's a good find from right there down the line.
Tabor doing a great job of keeping possession right now.
Ball whipped off the back. It's a bit of deflection. Almost still at the feet of a Tabor College forward. Couldn't quite find the goal there, though. Dakota Wesley trying to start their attack. Gets a nice little through ball.
It's a foot race.
Puts it mostly to corner, though.
And
doesn't quite recover it before it heads out.
Just a bit short.
Seen lots of possession here from Tabor College already. As they're trying to really keep that ball in the midfield, try and build that attack first. Dakota Wesley seems, we got numbers in the final third. Why not just try and find them?
Yeah. It's good patience from Tabor. They're not forcing anything through, just taking their time, finding the space.
It's a great cut back to find that. Find Rachel on that left wing cutting in.
She'll have
Rachel
a shot.
lets one go. Not quite the power she wanted, but, you know, really opened up that
Yep.
back line with that
Found
that
the
diagonal
space,
run in.
took it at the right time.
Dakota Wesley now trying to find someone in the midfield. Ball's now moved up the field, but Tabor College is able to reclaim possession. Again, it's just moving around, playing out the back line. You know, even using the goalkeeper for some possession. You know. Tabor College. Oh, yeah, no, sorry. Dakota Wesley. I came off the goalkeeper. A little bit of footwork here. I think she wanted the meg there.
Yeah, she was.
I was wanting it too. I saw it on the camera. Ball wide for Tabor College, trying to
Good give
recenter
and
it.
go.
Number 26, the forward for Tabor College. I think that's Alexis.
Yep.
She's doing a great job of cutting that ball back and opening up space, and you know finding Tabor.
Another
forward's
shot.
feet.
Oh,
Oh
just
my
wide.
word! Almost that bottom corner. This is an interesting system. It looks almost like a deep set 3-4-1-2 kind of thing from
Yeah, I'd
Dakota
say.
Wesley. Two heavy sitting defensive midfielders with one more attacking midfielder, and then wings and two strikers.
I'm gonna fix that. Yeah. You want it closed, or you just want me to move this?
Tabor College moving it up the midfield, holding on possession while Alexis now on ball. Trying to find that last pass. Nearly. Alexis Bennett in possession. Fantastic shot.
Great top hand save by the goalkeeper right there.
That had the power, that had the finesse. Just didn't have the finish they quite wanted. All right, here's a replay of it. I think the first shot. Oh, that's the second shot. Yeah,
Good,
almost
strong hand
finding
right
that
there
top
by the
left.
goalkeeper to just touch it over the bar.
Especially with all the defenders in the way. You know, sometimes you can't see that ball coming all the way to net.
The shot was matched by the save.
Couldn't quite do anything with the corner. It's not going to be Dakota Wesley for the goal kick. Tabor College now trying to use the wing. Lots of pressure, even in their third. It's like giving away the foul, though. Dakota Wesley in their own end zone is going to be taking free kick. Tabor College now in possession again, you know, putting together these 1-2 touch passes. They're very nice to watch, especially from up here. You can see him kind of breaking down Dakota Wesley. Just being real patient, looking for the space, looking for the opportunity. Looking to skip a line there and try and just find Alexis. Couldn't quite, though. Dakota Wesley forced to make a clearance, though. Tabor College throw-in. Tabor trying to pressure this back line. I think with the 4-5-1, they're definitely, trying to cut those passing lanes, but they're not totally running out of stamina trying to get to this ball, especially when it's in their defensive third. Tabor regaining possession, trying to find spaces in the midfield. Moving the ball around very nicely. Rachel trying to reclaim possession there.
And it's
Huge
clear.
boot. Couldn't quite keep that in. Tabor College throw now. Dakota Wesley player trying to show some footwork, couldn't quite pull off, I think, what she wanted to. Tabor College throw to the back line. Ball gets booted up, trying to find a quite ambitious switch to from the left back to the right winger.
Hey, if it works out, it's a good idea.
Ball's rolled back to Cammie. Cammie's able to pick it up. Again, Tabor College just seems like they're trying to skip that final line. Can't quite, though, with the positioning of that back four. They're just catching everything that's coming their way. Nice little footwork there to keep the ball. Tabor College now moving it to the right side. Moving it down the line, trying to find something here. Ball's whipped in. I think looking for Macy. Dakota Wesley couldn't get the ball out after they regained possession. Tabor is now rebuilding that attack. Couldn't quite find an end to it. Dakota Wesley now in possession. Holding onto the ball for a while, beating two. Getting that final pass off too.
Little cut and a show.
I think that was a shot from
I think so.
from the corner
I
of the
don't know if
box.
That was just trying to find the player on the backside, but
I mean, that really is an ambitious shot to hit it from the corner.
and a
Whooped
big
across.
switch. Good switch.
Finding space down here for Rachel. Just couldn't quite get the touch that she wanted. It's going to be a Dakota Wesley throw. It's almost like every pass, it seems like Tabor College players are placed almost perfectly.
Yeah.
I mean,
The right spot, right time.
in that possession play for Dakota Wesley, every pass, there's 2 feet coming out for every pass, so eventually it's going to get stopped. That's great positioning to play against this system. Dakota Wesley now trying to get a throw down line.
High kick call.
It seems a Tabor College free kick on the 45 in the opposing half. Kayla's going to be the one whipping this in. Finding Alexis's feet. Still trying to make a play out of it. Couldn't quite. Ball falls away from Irene. Dakota Wesley again with the throw down line. Stopped pretty quickly though. Oh, not quite the touch she wanted. Ball is going to go out off of Allison Kevin. And they're really just keeping the ball there.
Trying to.
They're trying to, see if they can play out of this. It's probably going to be a Tabor College throw, though.
It's good movement there on the throw-in.
Mm-hmm. Alexis and Macy with good communication there. Sometimes you fumble those just because two players are close and both of them want the same amount. Dakota Wesley is going to make a clearance out, but not quite that far. I think Rachel Bennett is going to be taking this throw from around the 10. I think she's looking for a Masca-esque throw in.
A long throw. Here it comes.
Trying to find that front post. Ball is now in
the box. And a shot.
Coven trying to get a shot off on the volley there. Chips it over that back line, but ultimately falls to the keeper. Dakota Wesley now clearing the ball out.
Finds her striker. It's a good punt.
Heavy offense from Tabor College to keep pressuring this, all the players on the field. Dakota Wesley, I think, only had one scary-looking offense. Tabor College, though, having 3 already on net.
Several chances. It's just, for me, if they just keep their patience, keep playing the game that they're playing, they'll find the back of the net.
Mm-hmm. Keep testing that keeper.
Yeah.
I think she
Foul call.
drew a foul in the corner. Allison Cubbin. Tabor College now getting, basically a corner.
See what we can do from here. Rachel Bennett on the kick.
Here comes the web.
It's a good ball.
Finding.
And it's
not sure what was called there.
foul call. Not
called
too
on Tabor
sure
College,
either. I
gotcha.
didn't see anything wrong with that.
Very nearly a goal. Here's a replay. Ball's getting whipped in. Seems like Cubbin just went straight up. I think she might have maybe angled her jump a little bit there. I think that's what the ref saw. Close to being a goal chance, though.
Dakota's about to
Dakota
counter.
now finding
Here
a
we go.
great split, but defender staying strong. Fantastic defending right there. Dakota Wesley trying to move this ball around in the final third. Not able to make a play. Rachel Bennett now on throw. Throw goes long. Trying to make something out of the midfield. Couldn't quite. Dakota Wesley now in possession. Now Tabor College back in possession. Moving it down the right wing. Ball's whipped in. Couldn't quite find Irene. Tabor is able to pressure it back and get that ball. Macy coming in strong, yeah. I was going to say it might have been a bit of a mistake, but opened up a lot of space.
Hey,
Made it a lot
worked out.
easier
It
for
worked
her
out.
teammates. Dakota Wesley forced to clear. They're trying to shut this down. Dakota Wesley getting a
We'll
shot
have a
from outside the
shot.
box. I think maybe
Okay, we can just watch that sail by.
a bit of a, mix of a shot and
Yeah.
a cross.
It's a good
Had the
cross if
spin on it.
someone
If
was
they,
there.
if they had an attacker running that buck post, would have been fantastic. Fantastic cross. Dakota Wesley rebuilding their attack here. Ref says play on. Top of the box.
Another shot.
Trying to take
Takes
the shot.
a bit of a deflection and safe hands.
Cammie Quinn making another save. Well, I mean, that's actually really the first save of the game, to be honest. I think she had a roller earlier.
She's just proving that she can be trusted back there with her feet, her hands.
Sometimes for the goalie, if you don't take a shot all game,
Yeah.
it's a little boring. You lose your mental strength. It's quite obvious Cammie hasn't done that yet, so it's a great sign from a goalie in the back.
Yes, yes. Substitutions coming on.
Looks like Natalie Ford is coming on. Reina Soltero is coming on. And Reagan Hess. I think that's a center back, left back, and left mid change. Yeah.
20. Natalie Ford, number 27, for Reina Soltero. Number 33, Reagan Hess.
Tabor breaking with pace right now.
The ball forward.
Dish
Alexis
wide,
able to
and-
get something on it. Trying to find that front post, top corner. Definitely had the power for that.
Yeah. The right idea.
Dakota Wesley now on goal kick. A little bit more than the half of this half has been played. Still, I think just to repeat some of the stuff that we've been saying, Tabor's built up a, variety of attacks so far. This might be one right here. Oh, not
Just
quite.
fall short. Out for a throw.
It looks like Rachel Bennett actually got moved to the right side, and Reno raised down
Be
to the
on
left.
Yeah. Two pacey wingers right there.
Mhm. Rachel on throw, trying to find
And it falls
in
to
the
feet,
mixer.
and a good save.
Another shot.
Oh,
Oh,
and it just sails wide.
fantastic. Almost. I mean, it gets scary when that ball's kind of.
Bouncing around in the box, you never know
fast,
who it
yo.
falls to.
And it looks like it found two Tabor College feet. Couldn't quite get it away, though. Here's a replay of that. Gets over to the front post,
Good
almost getting.
strong hands to push that away.
Not quite the clear. Macy, quick reflexes, though, trying to find that top left. Very nearly. Dakota West is still moving up. Not sure who she was looking for there. Tabor College now moving the ball up the field. Let's go up this right wing. Whipped
Cross
in,
and
trying to
in.
find Macy on that run.
Good
Freshman
pass.
Reagan Hess is able to pick that up.
Good
Finds
skill.
Reagan on the outside. Gets a whip into Reina.
Ooh.
Couldn't quite get the touch she wanted, though.
It's a good link of play right there between those two.
The 1-2 is trying to slip the defenders.
A little creativity and opens up some space.
Fantastic movement from the both of them. Dakota Wesley now. Goal kick. Ball's getting moved around. Dakota Wesley now starting an attack, though. Finding this wing play. Keeping it in. Waiting for some runners to come in.
Good hands.
Great hands. You know, we said they'd be attacking with more numbers, but you know, this 4-4-1 or 4-5-1. You know, you can sit pretty deep with it and get those numbers back. Alexis trying to regain possession. Macy trying as well. It's gonna be a foul. Dakota, or sorry, free kick for Tabor College on the 45. Looks like Araceli stepped up for this.
Puts it in the mix. Good
On
touch.
Macy's
And
feet.
a shot.
Not quite.
It's going to trickle out for a goal kick.
And Armand trying to find, you know, the half volley or volley from outside the box. You know, those can be really dangerous.
But credit to her for taking it on.
Mm-hmm. It's not a very easy shot technically.
No, it's a lot of technique that goes behind it, and you know, if you pull it off, it's a good feeling.
Tabor College trying to build an attack, or a counter off of that goal kick, but couldn't quite. Dakota Wesley throw. That's a Tabor College throw.
Good win.
Tabor College now moving down the midfield.
Strong battle right here for possession, and Tabor wins the foul call.
It's good. Dakota Wesley player still down though from the previous play.
Slow to get up, but she does indeed get up.
Yeah, gets back on her feet. Tabor College now on a free kick. Alexis taking this.
Served in.
Kind of falling around. Hannah able to find
And a
Alexis.
shot.
Alexis with a huge hit. Almost that top left. You know, this half seems to be shot after shot after shot.
You know, like we've said before, you know, Tabor's generating a lot of offense right now. It's just patience is the key to attacks like this.
You know, keep testing that goalkeeper. I think they've been doing a very good job of that so far.
Hey, if you don't shoot, you can't score. You never know.
Here's another replay on that. Got the high, just maybe a bit too much.
A little bit too much.
I think calling a foul on Macy there. I think a little bit of a push from behind on that header.
Yeah.
Dakota Wesley, back line now. Clearing this ball up on a free kick.
Send it long, and Selly steps up.
Kayla bursting out of that back line.
Good speed. Plays the ball through.
Looks like it's going to be a
Pushed
goal
out
kick.
for a goal kick.
Looks like subs coming on. Number 25.
Substitutions.
Oh, I think they're calling it right now.
Number 18, Alyssa Betts. In for Tabor. Number 14, Danny Calder. Number 25, Erin Garrison.
Getting a bit of
Fresh
attacking
legs
personal,
on.
yeah. I think was that Alexis that came off? Yep. Was that a great half, honestly?
Yes.
Ball's whipped out wide. Tabor able to build an attack off of this, trying to find inside.
And a shot wide for a goal kick.
Bit ambitious from, you know, that's 25 yards out. A little bit off the box.
Just needs to find the frame now, and everything else be all worth it.
Dakota Wesley goal kick.
Ball's out for a throw.
Rachel Bennett up on throw. Trying to find Macy
Finds
now.
Macy in the middle.
Ball's whipped
And
back.
a little chip in.
Almost finding Reyna on that clear there. Tabor College now holding possession again. Moving it around. Getting it to the midfield. Dakota Wesley forced to make it clear. It's going to be a Tabor College throw. Thrown in, couldn't quite find Macy. Dakota Wesley forced to make it clear. Reagan hustling to
Little cut
catch that
inside.
back.
Striker dishes it off.
Nice through there. A great
And
clear
it's
from Tabor
cleared
College.
away.
Dakota Wesley third. Or sorry, Dakota Wesley throw in the final third. Nice whipped in. Laid off. Building a chance here for the top of the box. I don't think they quite found what they wanted to get. Tabor College now on the counter. Oh, trying some footwork there. Almost got that Meg there.
Good use of the body.
Rachel Bennett throwing it in down line. Trying to find the new striker, Danny. Tabor College regaining possession here in the midfield. Moving it around, finding Macy. Moving it to the right wing. Carla couldn't quite hold on to that. It's going to be out for a Dakota Wesley throw.
Got just under 10 minutes to play in the first half, so let's see if either one of these teams can get a goal.
Yeah, like you said, it'd be huge for either team. You know, build the momentum going into the half. You know, that changes a lot of tactics if you're 0-0, if you're 0-1.
You know, Tabor's been very patient, built up a lot of good plays, and had more opportunities. But DWU's had a few half chances that looked pretty dangerous.
Megan skipping the midfield, able to find a striker there. Danny staying strong. Getting moved around. Dakota Wesley now trying to build a counter here.
Ball goes back to the keeper, and it's ooh.
Not quite.
And a
Big shot.
And
Wide of the frame.
just a bit wide right there. I think Cammie had that covered, though, to be fair.
It's a great chance, though. One of Dakota
It's a
Wesley's
good hit.
best.
Good power behind it. Just accuracy was a bit off.
Cammie Quinn now. Goal kick for Tabor. Ambitious shot. Getting a shot off of 2 touches from a goal kick. You know,
Pretty
also
sure
being,
it's still sailing away.
being 35 yards off of the goal line. Carl able to maintain possession there, finding Macy. Macy trying to move it up the midfield, staying strong. Dakota Wesley now in possession. Clear from Reagan up to find Carla. Carla getting a little
She's
touch
still
pass.
going.
Moving up. Seeing Reyna on that wing.
And
Reyna
across
whipping
in.
it. Oh,
It's a
Reagan
dangerous
is free.
and
Oh.
a shot, but it's deflected.
Carla now back in
Good
possession.
switch on the touch and a shot.
Poked it.
goes
Tried to
wide.
find. I think that was Danny that could have think she thought she was going to try and check that front post. What a fantastic read.
Good check, and if the ball and the check was there, that's a goal for sure.
Dakota Wesley now up for the goal kick. Nice little touchdown now to find Kayla on that right side. Dakota Wesley now back in possession in the midfield. Nice little layoff.
Ball's played through.
A split, building in
It's a foot race. Who's going to get there first?
Like Dakota Wesley
picks it up.
Trying to find that whip in. Couldn't quite. Like we said before, you know, there just seems to be a Tabor College player on every single pass.
Everyone's marked up.
There's fantastic positioning so far this first half. I mean, every pass, you know, there's two legs out there trying to make that interception.
And they're working hard. They want this win, you can tell.
Like we said before, this is the first game of the season, the conference that actually matters now.
Making a statement.
You know, winning that first one, that's a
It's
builds a
huge
lot of
for
momentum.
confidence. Huge for confidence.
Right now, making a solo run through
opens
here.
up the play.
Finds Rachel. Oh,
Ball's
that's
out
not
for
Rachel. That's actually Olivia Brubaker out on that right side. I guess I missed the sub. Yeah, Rachel Bennett came off.
And
In
a
the
half
middle.
shot.
Danny.
Picks it up.
Oh.
And touch just lets her down.
Defender giving a pat to the goalkeeper because, you know, that was pretty scary. So a little under 5 minutes now. Danny on the
Dished out
outside.
wide.
Raina trying to
Raina's on chase.
catch us on wing. Gets a touch, but couldn't quite finish it. Raina finished getting around the player. Dakota Wesley now on a throw-in.
Looking like Tabor's trying to close them in here, keep the ball in the attacking half.
Dakota Wesley player staying strong.
Dumped clear. Yeah, not much you can do there. Like we've been saying, Tabor's got 2 or 3 people on every player. It's hard to pass out of that. It's just overwhelming.
Those games where they just feel like they have more players in the field.
Yeah.
Reagan now in possession. Reagan moving it up, trying to maybe
skill
a little
there.
nutmeg there. Not quite. Able to regain
Wins it
possession
back.
though.
Good work.
Finding Kayla on the other side. Tabor College being very patient about their
Yeah, just
possession right now.
controlling the pace of the game and finding the right gaps.
And the you know 1-2 touch passing looks really good from up here. It's lovely to watch. And trying to get a whip there, couldn't quite. Ball touchdown, still loose in the box, couldn't quite make a finish out of that. Tabor College is now trying to catch this counter. Laying it off nicely. Could have been a little nicer. It was a great idea. Dakota Wesley still on the attack here.
Good little turn there and a nice pass. Opens up the play.
Olivia now moving this into the center, finding Carla. Is able to hold on possession.
Play switches.
Reagan now finding Raina. Little skill move. I think it was a little step
Gonna
over
go
in there.
with pace and a cross in.
Tries to find the front post.
Ooh. And offsides call.
They called their offsides on the first one.
Yep.
I think that was on Reina.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, it seems Reina
And
stayed
player
down. Yeah, maybe just getting not quite the right angle on that. I think might be an ankle injury. Reina's come off, and now Kayla has stepped onto the field. Moving the ball up in the midfield. Kayla on first touch on the field, didn't quite make it. It's her throw-in though. Gets it off to Reagan. Ball's thrown in. Counterattack now for Dakota Wesley with 50 seconds left. Tries to find that 1-2.
She'll get there first.
Cuts it, beats the...
And it's cut out. Good defending.
That was a fantastic look for Dakota Wesley. That fake cross, that was pretty deadly. That was
It's the right time to do that.
In a similar
Good pass.
attacking
and let's
position,
open up
Danny
the-
now.
Oh,
Oh, maybe a little unintentional. Unintentionally popped it up, hit the hand or shoulder, I guess. Dakota Wesley now heading out.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Dakota Wesley are just getting ready to hit a cannon here.
1.
and that'll do it for the first half.
Lots of shots, lots of scary attacks for Tabor College.
Yeah, good things from both teams. in
Dakota
my
Wesley
opinion.
really starting to pick it up towards the end there.
Yeah, I agree.
They started finding those attackers, making those counters,
that last opportunity they had in the last 20 seconds of the game. For me, best opportunity they had all game, just couldn't capitalize on it.
Well, we'll be back after the break ends. Thank you guys for listening in. Hey, by the way, we have a bit of a echo. Do you hear that? Yeah, I just thought that we put that one out there. But, okay. Yeah, I think we're good. Do you, how much time do you want for this? 15 minutes? Yeah, there's 15 minutes on the clock right now. 14 minutes. Do you want to start at 5 or 2.5? I think we can do 2.5. Okay, cool. Thanks.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. Can you go grab some food with me?
We got like
All this open. Copy.
like 10 minutes.
DLS go for main engine start.
2 minutes away. I don't have my wallet.
What do you want? Do you want anything?
I am an explorer.
Piggyback.
What?
As a kid, I remember looking up
Yeah.
at the stars
You know what that is?
and just
It's
dreaming
it's
about
like
what
the
it could be
Baconator.
like to explore.
Yeah, no. It's been there since last year.
One of the things that inspired me was my dad had some friends that were in science. One particular friend was on the design team for the cockpit of the space shuttle. It was that involvement and my love of space and exploration that really got me thinking about what I wanted to do with my career. I grew up knowing about Tabor and even visiting there. I really do think that exploration might have been instilled in my core as a kid, but Tabor opened up the door of exploration. I do believe college was a time where who I am emerged. If I look at what college did for me, I became who I am. I don't know if there was a set time when I said, I'm going to be an engineer. It kind of evolved. My first NASA Space Telescope job was with the Spitzer Space Telescope. I led the integration of the instruments The next mission that I was privileged to be a part of is the mission that was kind of the pinnacle of exploration, and that is the Kepler mission. Kepler, which is a mission named for Johannes Kepler, was designed and envisioned by NASA to look for Earth-sized planets that would exist around sun-like stars outside of our solar system. How do you look for planets around other stars that are 3,000 light years away? We created a very sensitive light meter to measure the light from over 170,000 stars and then be able to detect when that light would dim infinitesimally because of a planet circling in front of that light. It's a very, very sensitive light meter that is staring at one area of space and it can't blink. It can't miss that transit or that planet coming in front of that light. My work on Kepler was to lead an engineering team. For this mission, there was 3 basic parts or major subsystems. One was the photometer or the instrument itself. The other was the spacecraft. And then there was the avionics that controlled both. And that was the part that I led. It's a $45 million piece of the overall mission. Tabor allowed me to have a lot of experiences that are life-defining experience. And I think that's what a liberal arts college allows you to do. A lot that I learned about leadership during my time at Tabor are life lessons for what I'm doing today. I was in the office when first light came through. When the image came back, it really was a mosaic of the entire field of view for Kepler, and it came back with millions of stars. It was really good affirmation that we'd built the instrument that could do the job. What motivated me with Kepler and space exploration in general is a desire on my part to learn more about what God created. I do believe that God created an amazing universe, and we are only scratching the surface of understanding it. And so when I'm privileged to be a part of a mission that helps answer one of those questions about our universe, I just think it's just one more piece of the puzzle that God allowed me to be a part of, and it reinforces how amazing this world is and how amazing our God is. We know now that it's more common than not to have planets around other stars. Before Kepler went up, the existence of Earth-sized planets around sun-like stars was unknown. Not only are planets common around other stars, but multi-planet systems are common. And we know this now because of Kepler. It's changing history books, and to be a part of a mission that is rewriting the history books is quite a privilege. It's the goal of every explorer. I'm Bryce Unruh, and this is my story.
Tabor College opened its doors over a century ago with just 39 students and 3 instructors. The mission was to prepare students for a variety of professions and to train church workers by providing a broad liberal arts education. Before the end of the first year of operation, Tabor's enrollment had grown to 104 students. 4 additional faculty were also added to meet the need of providing a life-transforming, academically excellent Christian education. Today, the main campus has developed far past the original single building. A second campus has been added and is flourishing. The student body has multiplied and the expert faculty has grown, but the mission remains unchanged. Tabor College and its community are wholeheartedly committed to being Christ-centered in all aspects of life, passionate about learning and completely sold out to a lifelong mindset of service to others in Jesus' name. The faculty and staff work tirelessly to prepare students for a life of learning, work, and service. For over 100 years, Tabor College has been sending students to all parts of the world with the tools, skills, and character to actively live out the gospel and affect the world for good. Optometrists, musicians, teachers, nurses, mathematicians, artists, scientists, doctors, pastors, inventors, missionaries, athletic trainers, writers, and business professionals. These graduates are living out Christ's kingdom and affecting those around them all over the globe. As stakeholders in this great institution, you can collectively be proud of the kingdom impact that Tabor College has had through the thousands of students that have gone from the halls and classrooms, labs and dorms into many parts of the world. As supporters of Tabor College, you can be confident and joyous that your gifts are being stewarded well, having a meaningful and significant return. Your continued involvement in the life of Tabor College is critically important, and the Tabor community is tremendously thankful for it. They will continue to work diligently and faithfully to prepare people for a life of learning, work, and service for Christ and His kingdom.
PCW's MBA program is set up on a 2-year time frame. The courses are 8-week online courses.
And so it allows me the flexibility of working a full-time job, hopefully becoming a parent during that time, and to be able to still maintain getting my degree to advance me in my career.
They're taking one course at a time, and that allows them to focus fully on that one course and that content, and then move on to the next. They have things that they do throughout the week. They'll have discussion posts that they're doing. They'll have assignments they're doing. Some of the discussion posts are due midweek, and most of their assignments are due Sunday evening.
As we're learning about business and fitting in our future as entrepreneurs and businessmen and women, we also think about the Christian principles that we would need to apply.
What's unique about Tabor is that they integrate a spiritual aspect in asking spiritual discussions and pairing that with the curriculum.
Having us think outside of the box, not just focusing on business and being a leader, but how can we be Christian leaders?
Hello and welcome back. We're currently still about 2 minutes into waiting for halftime to finish. We also got an update. This isn't actually a conference game. It's still considered a scrimmage. So right now it's not conference play. So both teams are still looking to, fight for a win here, but it's not technically conference yet. Here's some replays. Ali trying to catch that on the volley up. Couldn't quite reach the net though. Here's one where Rachel whips it in. I think it finds, close, but Ali, I think, got the foul called on her from going up. Maybe a little sideways.
Shout out and thank you to our ball runners today, members of the Tabor College women's softball team.
Couple more. Alexis again with a huge shot. Alexis having a terrific first half. Really holding that possession and really trying to make something happen. Here's the loose ball here. Macy with a great reaction, trying to find that top left. Alexis again, bit too much height on this shot, but still looking at net, still looking for that one to get her team through. About 40 seconds left of the halftime now. I think Derek is going to join me in about one more second. Dakota Wesleyan now in a huddle trying to, spark up some more inspiration. Like Ian did a great job for the team in the first half.
Yeah, you could tell they were hungry and they were fired up. Hopefully they can bring that same energy back in the second half.
Both teams still not on the field yet. It seems I think ref is getting ready to call them on. It's interesting. I think Alexis isn't wearing a penny. I don't know if she's coming back on immediately. But, if she can continue her fantastic game so far, I'm excited to watch.
Yeah, if I had to take a guess, I would assume that he would bring the starting group back on since he pulled them off a few minutes left in the first half to rest them up. So I would assume he'd start with the same group.
Another great song is coming up here on Game Time.
There goes the Lady Jays now retaking field. Alexis is back on. I think you're right. A bunch of the starters are coming back onto the field.
Same group they started the game with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know it was a very strong starting group too.
Oh yeah, on paper they look really experienced, but you see that experience come to life in the game by the way they move the ball and keep possession.
Getting ready for kickoff now. Kickoff now, Tabor College. Trying something a little bit fast. Backline now has it, moving around. Moving it up the wing, Macy giving it right back. Couple of scuffles down here. Tabor, I think now trying to find the space now.
First couple thoughts on the way Tabor's starting out, they're looking a little disorganized and just kind of sped up, like they're not really controlling the play as well as they did in the first half.
A couple nerves coming out in the locker room. Let's go to Wesley now. Holding possession. Ali able to get the ball away. Tabor College throw. Oh, nope. Dakota Wesley throw. I think the ref just recalled it.
Changed his mind.
Irene now on ball, trying to find coming back. Not looking towards your
Ball's
midfielders.
given away in the midfield.
Dakota Wesley trying to start an attack here. Couldn't quite find White Shirt's feet. Irene trying to battle it out. Like you said, some disorganization, you know, some anxious touches.
Just need to get their feet set and go back to how they were playing in the first half and find those link-ups again and be patient on the ball.
You know, maybe a little bit of frustration too, because they really should have put one away in the first half. You know?
I agree.
As a player and, you know, as a forward, like
several chances and quality chances at that too.
Yeah, we're putting, you know, seven shots on frame in a half. One of them's got to go away. Great hands from Cammie there.
It's a good call.
Catch that ball from the cross.
Good command of her box.
Cammie now on the clear.
Goes long, and she'll find the feet of Ali Cubbin. Oh, that's not Cubbin. That's Rachel. Oops.
Yeah, they Cubbin's on the right side. Macy trying to pressure the ball.
Good step.
Dakota Wesley's definitely doing a lot better of a job holding possession in this half.
Finding good link-ups.
Yeah, I think it's really changed the whole game.
They seem more composed this half than last.
Yeah, it's only been 5 minutes, and, you know, it seems like a lot stronger of a lineup. Couldn't quite find Cubbin's feet there. Dakota Wesley throw. Yeah, a lot of nice ball movement there. You know, Dakota Wesley's really holding their shape, holding their form, getting the passes they need this half so far. It's only been 4 minutes.
Let's see if we can have them keep up this momentum.
Tabor College throw. Finds Cubbin's feet. Couldn't quite keep it in. This could be Tabor College's throw. Haven't seen too many possession plays from Tabor College. It seems Dakota Wesley is starting to really turn on the pressure.
And she'll be dragged down for a foul.
Dakota Wesley now putting it down for a free kick on the 40 in their half. Ball getting moved around. Dakota Wesley trying to skip the play there. Fantastic from Irene. Ref didn't think quite the same as me.
I didn't think there was much there, but ref did and got a set piece.
Dakota Wesley now on the 25, 26 in the attacking half.
Cammie's got her wall set up and organized, and we're waiting for the service. Looks like we're anticipating a cross, but You never know. She's going to go for goal. It's off the bar.
Fantastic strike. Lots of power.
Straight through the
follow up.
uprights.
You know.
That was a great hit from DWU.
Fantastic. It's trying, you know, hit the crossbar. Sometimes you get lucky and those just drop straight in. There's not much you can do about that. Here's a replay of that. I mean, lots of power
strike.
right over the wall.
And pink.
You know, a couple inches to the left, and that would have just been an absolute ripper.
Far down.
Had some dip already on it. Tabor College now back in possession, moving it up the field, trying to find Cubbin's feet. Couldn't quite. Tabor College regains possession in the defense, moving around in the midfield.
Good
nice
cut.
little movement there.
Ball over the
Cubbin
top. It's a foot race.
now in.
Oh.
Couldn't quite.
Still giving chase.
Possessions
and she
again.
wins possession. Play on.
No foul call. Cubbin's still there.
And
Let's go to Wesley.
Tabor
Close it out.
That's good work. It's good effort. She did not want to give up on that.
Yeah, you know, you always say wait for the whistle, never before.
Yep.
Cubbin really followed that one right there.
Played hard and didn't hear anything, so she kept going and got something positive out of it for her team. Got Rachel Bennett with the long throw.
Ball whipped in front post. It's loose. Trying to find Irene. Couldn't quite. Irene with a little cutback. Finding wide.
And
Whipped in.
And it's just wide.
Dakota Wesley now setting down the ball for a goal kick. Dakota Wesley putting it down to the left side. Couldn't quite. Ali Cubbin forcing pressure here. Couldn't quite regain it. Dakota Wesley still building an attack. Moving down that line, coming back. Back to the back line, trying to skip a line. Macy able to get past. Macy setting up for a shot here, maybe. Oh, couldn't quite. Trying to sneak through both defenders there. Would have been a fantastic chance. Irene now on ball. Looking at net. Couldn't quite find the shot that she wanted. You know, 2 chances built right off the back.
Back
you know.
to back. Just couldn't find the right space to pull the trigger there.
You know, about 10 minutes gone now in this half, and you can already tell Dakota Wesley just seems like an entirely different team.
Absolutely. It's pretty even right now.
Finding a brilliant through to that left winger. Takes it to corner. Just get a little something on the footwork. Couldn't quite. Still moving it around.
Good poke away.
Brilliant defending. It was Natalie Ford that just made that tap away. Dakota Wesley trying to find feet in the box. Couldn't quite. Tabor College makes it clear. Also regains possession here. I think a miscommunication there. Whipped in. You know, that's a lot of power from that angle and that reaction. That's fantastic. A strike, 25 yards out. Can't be able to make the save, though. Tabor College now back in possession. It's Rachel in the midfield.
She's going to take the ball out
Rachel
wide.
looking for a wide option.
Finds
She
the
goes back in
central
there.
pass.
Alexis couldn't. Tried to turn on that defender. Couldn't quite. Hannah Armand pushing up on this. Macy able to make the challenge, though. Nice pullback. Ball moved wide to Cubbin. Trying to catch this before it goes out.
She'll keep it in.
Oh, nearly.
Unlucky.
Dakota Wesley now getting ready for a throw-in. Ball's moved down the line. Tabor College is there to receive possession of the ball. Hannah Armand putting it up to Rachel. Putting it Reed, looking for Cubbin. I think that's the sophomore bunch right there. Lots of chemistry there, trying to.
Sophomore special. Oh, lovely skill
Fantastic
there.
footwork. Moving it wide, almost able to make something of it.
Good little run.
Fantastic.
Good individual skill.
You know, I used to play fallback, and when, you know, as a right back, you see that space and you see it open up, you know, it's like, let's keep going.
Can't relate to that.
Let's go to Wesley now with a throw in. I think Tabor College is just deciding to sit on this one. Doesn't need to really pressure this back line.
The shape really nicely right now. Just sliding from side to side with the play and holding that shape nice and tight.
Go to Wesley, just, you know, pinging it around in the back.
It's a good step in.
I mean, it's crazy that, you know, this is the first pass to the midfield, and Tabor College is there.
And foul call.
It's going to be on Dakota Wesley. Tabor College getting a free kick. I think Hannah Armand is going to be the one to step up for this.
Served in. And
I think she didn't quite make the contact she wanted there.
a little bit of a slice on it.
It's going to be a goal kick. I know this has been a really fun game to watch this half. Lots of shots from both sides already.
50-50, I'd say.
Dakota Wesley trying to build an attack here. Tabor's able to regain possession. Beautiful Meg
skill
there. Fantastic.
How sweet was that?
Cubbin and Irene trying to pressure this one now. Yeah, it's all about keeping that shape, you know. They've done a great job of holding their organization and, you know, just keeping it together. Well, they might not be the dominant force this half like they were last half. They've done a great job of, you know, just holding the shape, like I said, and, you know, regaining possession because they're in the right positions when they do that.
You know, that's what's important. And your team organization breaks down, you know, it's easy to find those gaps. And if you're not patient, you're going to be forcing it. So
Allie able to
burst of speed here.
Make a reception there.
Big switch.
Rachel able
Bennett
to
hops on.
catch that one.
Little cut in.
Trying to find over almost to Cubbin on a through. That would have been a beautiful split to find from there.
She gets on that. She's in on goal.
Let's go to Wesley now. Playing it up to the midfield, trying to find some feet. But Kayla able to step up. Finds the space, is running through. Still on it. I think she wants to get a little cross here. Tries to find a front post runner. No one quite there to help her out. Fantastic run from a right back, though. Foul called on Tabor College. Dakota Wesley now receiving a free kick in about the midfield. Played it quickly. Dakota Wesley trying to build an attack here. Dakota Wesley trying to find something. Not sure what happened there.
A little bit of a knock.
Maybe just the turf. Turf monster got something a little something on her. Played wide. Couldn't quite find Macy's feet. It's going to be out on Tabor College. Dakota Wesley throw. Should replay that, yeah. Maybe just Cleat might have just caught something on the turf. Oh! Tries to make that cutback, but the leg just kind of flung. I think some of her teammates tried to check up on her. That didn't look great. Tabor College now back in possession. Trying to move it around. Alexis able to make that cut back in the midfield. Still looking for someone to help. I think she's going to try and find Kayla here. Dakota Wesley moving this around. This little 1-2 to create space there. Trying to get a huge whip in. Calling for the keeper.
Ooh.
Ball's now out. Dakota Wesley playing on the ground. Foul called. Yellow card
will be issued.
Yeah, it's dangerous to play with play on the ground like that. You know, no matter how much you want that goal. Huge chance made there, though. He's gonna look on it. Cam able to get some hands to it. Tries to just make another save, but that swing through, you know.
Yeah, that swing
that
through
could have
is
been
very dangerous.
That could have been very scary. Trying to shield away the defender. Nice little turn there. Defender still clips her, but I think a rough call advantage.
Careful with that. She just got issued a yellow. Ball in.
Mace.
Bennett
No, that's
picks it up.
Bennett, yeah.
Still on the
Finding
run.
Cubbin.
Out wide.
Cubbin still moving. Taking a deflection off the defender. Stopped the cross, though. She got her job done.
That's the important part. The ball didn't get through.
It's now a corner kick for Tabor College. There's a bit of a replay here now.
Got number 10 on, Olivia Brubaker for Kayla Joseph.
Bennett now whipping this in. Trying to find a front post on the ground. Gets back to Bennett. Bennett triangle whip. I think she tried to add some curve to it. Didn't quite.
Contact wasn't there.
Didn't quite catch it the way she wanted to. It's going to be a goal kick for Dakota Wesley.
Wesleyan is up, number 13, Courtney Lascaris. And for Tabor, number 15, Carla Monroy.
Dakota Wesley now free kick or goal kick taken. Just trying to skip the back line, go to the midfield. Tabor College now back in possession. Tabor College moving the ball around really nicely, looking for the space, finding the opportunity. Big switch here.
Good interception.
Dakota Wesley now trying to build a counter. Fantastic hit to the outside, but forward lets it go, so the defender lets it go. It's still currently 68 degrees out here in Hillsboro. You know, that overcast, this is perfect playing weather, I believe.
Perfect. Reminds me of home.
You're from California, right?
Yep.
Gotcha.
Same.
Real great weather, you know.
From the inland, so I get the breeze off of the ocean without having to live by the ocean.
Almost trying to find Cubbin, I think, on that run in. Ball's cleared out. Tabor able to regain possession. Switching to the fallback. That's a very nice switch. Lots of space. Couldn't quite catch it right, but Cubbin's still there to make the touch. Tries to cut it back. Couldn't quite. Lots of physical contact there. Fantastic shutdown. Those two working together for the pressure. Tries to get one slotted across on the top of the box. Yeah, and I think Alexis may have just been a little too eager to grab that ball there.
Easy call for the ref.
Dakota Wesley now. Free kick. Yeah, just
put the boot a little too high and too much contact.
Dakota Wesley now working from the back, trying to build something here. A little under 25 minutes left of this game, as we're trying to see if a winner will emerge.
Well, if not, we'll have extra time.
Oh,
after
fantastic
shot.
strike!
Oh,
Whoo! Was that off the bar or the field goal?
I think it was off of the field goal.
That was a fantastic hit, though.
Here's
a replay of that. I mean, that has tons of power. Top of the box. That's field goal.
Yep.
Super close, though, you know.
I think if that one's on frame, that beats the goalkeeper. She didn't look like she knew too much
every
about
day.
it.
Fantastic strike. It's going to be a goal kick for Dakota Wesley. Looks like Tabor just made some subs. Macy and Cubbin are now off. Reyna stepped in, yep.
I think the other one that came on is Maddie Pereira.
Gotcha. And Armand trying to catch this in the midfield. I think they called that from behind. It looks like the player's still down, though. I think it's just a
looks like a
really aggressive cramp. Yeah, they're trying to stretch it out.
You hate to see that. I feel her pain.
Yeah, that was just not fun. There's no look on that. Yeah, maybe just, you know, as soon as she hits the ground, that muscle lets go.
Yeah.
Charlie horse in the calf or something.
Looks like she must have not had her cup of pickle juice the night before the game. That's my favorite.
Thinking and regrouping with some of his starters now. Trying to
sort out some details and
just keep that organization up.
Little things they can tweak to just up their game.
Dakota Wesley player back on her feet. It's a good sign. I think they're going to be making a substitution, though. Tabor College re-stepping back onto the field. Dakota Wesley setting up as well.
Substitutions for the Tigers, number 17, Josephine Bartley. The Blue Jays, number 14, Danny Calder.
Free kick now for Dakota Wesley. I think just to recapture what just happened, I think it was Allie that was... No, Allie just came off. Hannah Armand was chasing. Yeah. And I think she got a little bit of contact from behind. Ref called it.
Just a little bit too much of the attacker there trying to make the tackle, but yeah, it happens.
Ball's now set up. I think they're looking for a free kick from this range. Or a cross in. Excuse me.
Service in.
Fine. Top of the box. Finds contact.
And a
ambitious shot.
Sails wide.
Looking for that top right, though. Fantastic strike, you know. That's like 35 yards out. I was going to say it's a little ambitious for her to try and hit this from here, but on the first time, if you catch it just right.
If you remember in the first half, too, they did have that free kick about the same area on the other side, and the player did go for goal. And
they hit the crossbar. Yeah, it was a fantastic strike.
Looking for a recreation of that, maybe.
Tabor College giving away a throw into Dakota Wesley in their half. Dakota Wesley going back to the back line. Whipping the ball up, trying to find that attacker's feet immediately. Tabor's able to regain possession. Carlo looking for Danny. Huge clearance here into the back line. Forward's trying to step up on it, but Tabor College is able to hold possession. It is out for a throw-in, though. Throw-in now for Dakota Wesley. Around the 20-yard line in Tabor College half. Ball's cleared out. Tabor College trying to regain possession of this. Reyna able to make a touch on it. Moving it down the line. Dakota Wesley ultimately regains possession, though, is giving it back to the back line, even back to the keeper.
Just alleviated that pressure, and they reset.
Trying to build some of that space back. Finding feet. Skipping a couple midfielders there. Playing the ball up, trying to find that through striker again. Great play from the center back. Ball's cleared out. Dakota Wesley throw. Right, clearing it up. Dakota Wesley back line. Able to regain possession. Dakota Wesley. You know, it seems like every time their back line's catching it, not really trying to take advantage of those midfielders. I think they're just
trying to skip too many lines.
Force the numbers up.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. You know.
Looks like those odds are in favor of not lucky currently.
Tabor College doing a great job with positioning and covering those extremely long balls, trying to come over the backline's defense. Dakota Wesley regaining possession here. Moving it around, going back again. And then there's the skip that we're talking about, trying to just quickly find an attacker. Tabor College now back in possession. Rachel Bennett on a run. Shut down by Dakota Wesley, midfielder. Nice little layoff there attempt with the outside of the boot, but couldn't quite. Reyna now. Finding Danny. Seeing Carla moving forward. Danny still on the run, though. Plenty of space to move into. Beating the defender, but not quite able to stay on the run. I think that's a Tabor College throw. Rachel Bennett's going to be the one on it. Looks like we got some of the sophomore crew back. Ali Cubbin, Macy, Kayla, and Alexis are all going to be stepping back onto the field. Big shot here. Finding the keeper's arms, though. Keeper's hands.
Relatively routine for her.
And at least they're, keeping the shots on frame. I mean, you test the keeper, you keep doing that. Eventually one's probably going to go in.
You never know. She might spill one and then get a nice, easy tap in.
Dakota Wesley now playing it out of the back. Keeping it on the floor now. As I say that, I'm trying to find that attacker.
It's the curse of the commentator.
It's going to be a throw for Dakota Wesley. I think it'd take a deflection off of a Tabor defender there. Or did she make the clear? I just missaw that. Dakota Wesley now. Trying to play it out, finding the feet. Someone outside the box, trying to get a whip in on that front post, hoping for a runner there. Didn't quite happen, though. Cammie Quinn now. Ready to make a clear.
It's a good ball.
Trying to find some runners in there. Tabor College now in possession in the midfield. Nice little footwork there. Finding a Dakota Wesley forward, though. A little nutmeg there.
The store was open, and she wanted nutmeg.
Dakota Wesley moving it down the line. Still building an attack here, top of the box. Looking at the corner, trying to take a shot from there. Spilled up. I almost thought that was to the feet of the Dakota Wesley defender, or forward, but falls to Tabor College. Able to play that down the line.
Tabor looking to counter. They can get the numbers forward.
They're still moving forward in the midfield here, trying to keep possession, doing a really good job of it.
They've got the numbers.
Looking wide.
Good
Some
skill.
footwork there from Rachel Bennett. Ball
And a
shot.
long shot.
Maybe a little bit more power, I think. Could have had a better look at net from there.
I think she had a little bit more space she could have moved into there. Give herself a better opportunity to hit that.
with about, close to 30 minutes gone, I think.
She's capable of it, though.
Yeah.
She's capable
They're
of
really
those
starting
shots.
to try and find those goal side shots as fast as they can, 30 minutes left, or 15 minutes near about in this second half. Tabor College still maintaining possession, going back. Trying to find the outside, couldn't quite. Dakota Wesleyan now in possession, moving it forward. Tabor College regains possession. Nice little footwork, nice little turn there. Couldn't quite do them both though. Recovers the ball. I think Hannah Armand, number 5, she's been having a pretty good game there.
She's
very
good at controlling that midfield.
I think what we call number 6, kind of
staying
defensive mostly, but maintaining that possession, helping her teammates hold formation. She's been doing a great job.
Got a line change coming on now.
Yeah, lots of people coming on and off.
Some fresh legs, and hopefully they can generate some opportunities.
I think they just switched to a 3 at the back, Tabor College. You see Raina and Cubbin are both on that right side.
Like
no, Tabor has definitely gone with a 3 at the
all-out
back.
attack here.
But I think that's Hannah Armand playing maybe a deeper midfield role. Ball whipped in, looking for a back post runner.
Good idea.
Thinking finally had enough. He says he wants to get one now. Dakota Wesley keeper now, holding onto the ball, getting ready to punt it. Dakota Wesley still in possession. Tabor College just deciding to make that clear. Finding down the line almost to Macy. Nice amount of curve, nice amount of power. Fantastic try. Dakota Wesley now with a throw in. Tabor College defending for anything loose coming out. It's going to be out for a throw. Again, Dakota Wesley. And Armand just putting it wide. Finding
good pass
blue
out.
Feet.
Oh, that's unlucky.
They really started to work out of that. I didn't think there was much of a...
Doing well to find those link-ups there and pass out of the pressure and find the space, but...
Didn't think there was much of a play to make there, but they made one. It's fantastic movement. It's going to be a foul called.
Back.
Dakota Wesley, I think she's got some hands on the defender, on the Tabor College player. This is going to be Natalie Ford up on for the free kick. Ball is played forward. Dakota Wesley defender able to get a deflection off of it before it heads out for a Tabor College throw-in. This is Macy now on the throw. Play to the center, trying to find Raina. Cubbin able to get possession there. I think it's going to be a foul on Raina against the Dakota Wesley midfielder. Dakota Wesley now having a free kick around the 40 in their half. Just a bit over 10 minutes left. Still 0-0, but attack building for Dakota Wesley. Cammie coming screaming out of box, able to get hands on that.
It's good confidence to come out like that, She.
No, it's corner of the box. That's a long ways out.
Made the right decision.
Lots of space here for Tabor College forwards. Nice little move over the defender. Still moving forward. Dakota Wesley able to read the attack, though. regain possession, but tons of pressure here from Tabor College. 2 people already on the dribbler. It's going to be a foul called on Tabor College, though.
It's a good little battle from both of them.
Dakota Wesleyan now with the free kick. Ball's whipped to the middle. Trying to find something on that. Tabor College. Macy able to pass it back to her defensive line. Macy trying to find Hannah, didn't quite, but Kayla's able to recover the ball. Little footwork here. You know, as a right back, you know, you wanna take advantage of that space, but with 3 in the back, I'd be a little bit more anxious about doing that. They're doing a great job of checking in and out, though. Lots of nice movement here. Kayla pushing on. Still going, trying to find something centered. Ooh. Macy almost able to pick that up. A little bit of a mistouch there, and Armand leaves it. Cleared up the field, trying to find something down the line, didn't quite make the contact. Dakota Wesley now making substitutions, trying to get those fresh legs on for the final 10 minutes. You know, lots of chances from both sides. It's been a great game to watch.
It has.
You know, the scoreline reflects how close it's been. It's not like there hasn't been any chances. There's been tons of very good chances, lots of good goalkeeping as well. Tabor trying to move the ball around. Kayla getting a whip in. Finding Carla. Laying it off to Hannah Armand, moving the ball up the field. Rachel Bennett now. Trying to find Hannah Armand. Didn't quite communicate that right. Dakota Wesley trying to find a counterattack.
You know, sweeper keeper.
Oh yeah, Cammie coming and clearing now on the 20-yard line. That's 30 yards off of her goal line. They have a sweeper keeper, like you said. Yeah, that's fantastic.
It's a smart decision by her to call her defenders off of that.
Tabor College now trying to defend against this pressure as they're moving up. I think we got some young fans outside of our door. Dakota Wesley now setting up for a free kick. Dakota Wesley, Tabor College only putting 1 on the wall. Allie Cubbin. Dakota Wesley whipping it in, trying to find that front post, almost finding a runner.
And
big shot.
Oh, just
far
a bit
post,
wide.
almost there though.
It's good contact on that. Just
like we said, tons of shots coming out of this half. You know, lots of big chances coming up. I don't know if that's due to tired legs, fresh legs, what it is, but I mean, both sides are looking fantastic this half. Here's that whip again. I think she's looking, runner kind of try to set that off and get it to the person behind her, but this huge shot, almost finding that back post.
Good left-footed shot there.
Another chance coming up for Dakota Wesley. Tabor College able to make the clear. Dakota Wesley now moving the ball around the midfield. Dakota Wesley, Tabor College making clear Kayla. This is a bit of a weird system. I think there's like you see how they're lined up. It's like a 3-4-3.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Their lines are just getting a little jumbled up right now. They're kind of playing on top of each other.
Who's where?
Yeah.
Dakota Wesley playing it back. Foul is called. I think it's on Dakota Wesley.
Yep.
It's going to be a Tabor College free kick. Just a bit over 5 minutes left. Still 0-0 here in Hillsboro, Kansas. Arcelia taking it short. Playing it down to the line. Kayla moving the ball up. I think they called it out for a throw-in, though, on Dakota Wesley. Or for Dakota Wesley. Throw now. Down line. Dakota Wesley. Foul is called on the Dakota Wesley player. I think she jumped up and tried to jump a bit on the back of the Tabor forward midfielder.
Tried to take a ride for free.
Tabor College now with a free kick around on the 55 in the opposition's half. Finding the feet. And on outside the box. Trying to find someone wide. It's going to be Dakota Wesley throw. Cubbin still on this. Cubbin kind of losing it, but Raina able to make the possession back. Takes the deflection off the Dakota Wesley defender.
On a corner.
It's going to be a corner. 5 minutes left still of this half. It's coming to a close very soon.
And I think Tabor's corners are just so hard to defend because of how they stack everyone on top of that goal box.
Hopefully we'll have a deciding winner right here. Ball is whipped in.
Nothing doing.
Okay, hit the side netting, yeah. It's going to be a goal kick. It's a little under 4 minutes left. Both teams now really, I think, going to just send everything they got, trying to push for a winner here. Tabor with high pressure trying to cut out these passing lanes and stop this movement. I think you can tell some of the players are getting a little gasted in the midfield too.
Late in the game, and you'd expect that. Good battle and DWU throw.
Oh, yep. Tabor able to get a touch on that, finding Raina. Big boot up the field. As Dakota Wesley are now on the counter. Dakota Wesley trying to fight for that on the goal line very nearly, but it's going to be a corner with 3.5 minutes left.
They're still hungry. They're fighting for this game.
3.5 minutes, still 0-0. Dakota Wesley, I think they're setting up for almost seems like a back post run. I mean, they're all goal side and facing ball. Could be a front post. Runners start coming in. Finds the middle. Ooh. Almost a tragedy for Tabor College there.
That would have been
for the top left.
heartbreaking.
Looking for the top left finish. They got contact with the header, but couldn't quite find the frame of the net. Here's a bit of a replay on that. Ball's whipped in here, just perfectly in the middle.
Send runners across and
super
good for
close
her for winning the header. Just
it's hard to find contact on those sometimes.
Yeah.
Kayla now moving it up, trying to find Raina on that outside. Still moving it around.
Trying to find an open pass.
It's a nice little hook there. Ball's cleared up. Lots of space here now. Tabor College still able to regain possession. Dakota Wesley now trying to build a counter. Number 17. Nice little find there. 1-2. A little wide. Tabor College able to make it. They're able to regain possession here. Cubbin with tons of space in front of her. I think she got a little tired there. Dakota Wesley making a clearance out via the sideline with just a little under 2 minutes left. Tabor College really trying to push for a goal here now.
It's becoming pretty hard for Tabor to find those spots because it looks like DWU is just kind of sitting in place now and just attacking long balls with their 2 forwards.
I mean, you can see with the giant gap between the forwards and midfielders. I mean,
a lot of space there.
Foul has been called. I think it's going to be
It's a good
Dakota
position.
Wesley.
It's a good spot for a free kick.
And Armand seems to be the one stepping up for this. Dakota Wesley setting up their wall. Under a minute left now. Free kick is taken, finding
That's
that back
a good
post.
spot.
Oh!
Just
That would have been a way
missed
to
the
end
head.
it. Tabor College still in possession at the top of the box. Rachel Bennett moving it around, trying to build something here in the last minute. Falls
And another free
again.
kick.
Free kick from outside the box. They got to set this up pretty quickly though. 30 seconds left. I don't know if they're going into overtime after this.
I would assume they would. Start of non-conference games.
Asking for the 10 now. Still setting up the wall.
Clock's still running.
And Armand ready up on this. 10
Kennedy.
seconds left.
9, 8,
Big shot.
6,
Finds the
Right
hands of the
into
keeper though.
hands.
2, 3, 2.
Keeper's just going to hold on to it. Or she's going to let it go for
The clock's going to
halftime.
run out. 0-0.
I think they're going to be heading into overtime. Seems as though not really closing the game. I'm sure they're probably heading to overtime.
Little water break and swap sides and go at it again.
So those are 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minute.
All right, we'll be back in 5 minutes for the start of the first period of extra time. Thank you guys for tuning in.
See you then.
I cannot wait to eat this food.
Is this one yours or is that one yours?
I think that one is mine. I got spicy nuggets.
These are yours. Is that my burger? Oh,
It's hard to find good stuff to say, to be honest. For real. Do you have that problem?
Oh yeah, tons of times. Are we doing all good so far? All right, can we start in with a minute left because we got some food up here. We're pretty hungry. All right, thank you. Who shut that window? Yeah, we're on it right now. Better? Yeah, we got it closed. Thank you. Apparently we're heard on the ambient mic. Like, they heard you say, I'm so hungry, I'm gonna eat this food.
We're doing okay though?
Well, that hits a minute. We got a minute worth of replays from that half. I'm gonna talk to you. Think they're doing the golden goal one? Is that how they normally do it? Just overtime? Here was Ali Cuppin fighting for the ball. We're just watching some of the replays again. Lots of saves from the opposition's goalkeeper. And Armand with that last second goal kick, or free kick. This is where Dakota Wesley almost they got contact on the header. Lots of shots here. You know, close to the end of the game.
Just missed head of Araceli Wallace on that one.
Macy almost got a brilliant through run. Oh, and there's the nice little hit there.
It's one way to use your head.
Kickoff now in the first period of overtime.
We're underway.
Dakota Wesley already building an attack here. Number 17 looks hungry for net. Tries a shot from a little ways outside the box. Couldn't quite. Tabor College now. Goal kick. Dakota Wesley building an attack. Moving it wide, Tabor College. Able to reclaim possession, but has to clear it out. Dakota Wesley now on throw. There's going to be 10 minutes of this first overtime period. First to score is going to be first to win. Dakota Wesley now finding a forward outside the box. Couldn't quite get a finish on it. Tabor College making the clear. You know, something that Dakota Wesley's been doing really good, you know, coming back from these break periods, they just, you know, come out really organized. Already building attacks, already trying to put it away. I mean, they're very focused.
They're making right adjustments to counter Tabor's game plan, and you can see that play out on the field.
Yeah, and immediately out the game. I mean, that's a
entirely different team from the first half.
I mean, even in this first period, 2 minutes going by, I haven't seen the ball really outside of Tabor's 30 yards, you know?
See how Tabor responds to that.
Cammy finally gets a hand to it, is making it clear here. Deep clear, trying to find Rachel on that outside. Rachel to keep moving it forward. Comes back to the Tabor defense. I think Kayla actually got moved outside to right mid. I think there's been an injury for Dakota Wesley here. So they're making a sub.
A little late bump into her after that chase from Rachel on the punt.
Mm-hmm. I think the official's going to be meeting with his sideline ref. I think they're meeting over whether that's a free kick or not. I think they're giving it to Dakota Wesley.
Maybe if they should hand out a card too, but
I think it was unintentional. I think they might just boot this one back and resume play. No, it's actually gonna be a free kick.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
Ref resumes play. Free kick taken. Tabor College able to get ahead to it. Trying to find Alexis. Dakota Wesley trying to make it clear up. I think that's Reagan down there. Able to shield off her forward offense. Lets the ball roll out of play. Irene trying to make contact on that. Reagan, big clear. Trying to find Alexis. Great ball. Trying to find Kayla now.
Good switch.
Moving it to the outside. Tons of space out here.
Just off to the race. Oh,
Not a great. Didn't look too comfortable of a challenge there.
She felt that one.
Reagan now on a throw-in for Tabor College. Here's a replay of that. Oh, just right into the side. Just
Got her on the follow through too, maybe.
But in the game of soccer, you know, if you hit that ball first, you know, a lot of stuff goes through.
Yep.
Tabor College now holding that possession in the back. Moving it around nicely. Kayla moving up the right side.
Going with pace.
Lots of pace, yeah. Trying to find that inside runner.
Still with it.
Alexis trying to beat her defender, couldn't quite. Hannah Armand now. Finds its way to net. Not quite the shot she wanted, but, you know, it got there. Dakota Wesley now putting it through.
A little cut.
17 finding that cut. Trying to find the layoff, too. Outside the box, trying to make that shot come together. Couldn't quite. Tabor College now pressuring for a possession change. They're moving the ball up. Alexis
holding the play up, waiting for the team to get up.
Kayla trying to signal that outside run. I don't think she saw it, but Macy's able to. Oh, this isn't Macy. This is 25. Darian, yep. And Armand now. You get that possession, beats the player outside.
It's
great save from the keeper. Rachel trying to do that run from the outside, almost meeting it there.
Both these keepers are just having a really good game right now. Definitely the reason why they're still scoreless.
I think the player got a bad touch there.
Landed a little awkward. It's a good chance here.
Tabor defense able to regain that. I think the player from earlier is still down. Ref is going to pause play. Plays now resumed by referee. Tabor College now on the throw-in. Not the touch she wanted. Dakota Wesley, 17th, making the throw. Tabor College able to regain the possession there.
Want to throw.
Deflection off that Dakota Wesley defender. Substitution now. Hannah Armand off for Carla. I think they switched back to 4 at the back. Tabor College did. Ball coming down to Carla.
Slowly working their way up the field.
Tabor College now with another throw. Finding Kayla. Nice little beat there. Kayla again. Seeing Carla pushing on into that corner. Couldn't quite get the cutback she wanted, though. It's going to be a goal kick for Dakota Wesley with a little under 3 minutes now of this first period of extra time. Tabor getting ready for a substitution soon. Kayla, nice little run to the line there, keeping that in, beating. Fantastic move from Alexis. Finding top of the box. Carla
have a
cut
shot.
in. Oh! Puts it a little too close to the front post. Fantastic build-up, though.
Looks like they won a corner off of that.
Fantastic build-up. All starting with Kayla keeping that ball in and making that run down the line. Alexis with some brilliant footwork to get by the defender, and Carla with a cut.
You'll notice, again, as I mentioned before, how Tabor sets up on their corners. They're just crowding the keeper, trying to make life as difficult as possible for her.
Marina now on the corner kick.
Good service. Just missed the head of Araceli Wallace, it looks like.
Dakota still on the counter. Lots of space. You're trying to whip
Big
it.
ball.
Reagan able to get contact on it before it finds the 17 striker. Irene playing that ball out. Dakota Wesley with the ball in.
Good safe hands.
Just a little over a minute left of this first period of extra time. Ball's played wide. Couldn't quite find Kayla's feet, though. Calling a foul there. I think Allie Simpson just got a little bit of contact on the forward in front of her. It's going to be a free kick now.
Waiting for the service. Here it comes.
Bouncing around inside the box
Good ball
now.
into the mix.
Cami able to come
Cami
pick it up,
out
though.
quick.
9, 8, 7,
As this
6, 5,
first period is coming to a close.
3, 2,
Still goalless. I think they're getting ready for the next period.
Switch sides and go at it again. Another 10 minutes coming up.
So regrouping. Trying to get
Changing
this
up
going.
some tactics and sort some stuff out.
It's hot. Stop eating my nuggies.
I had to burp so bad that entire thing.
Oh, I burped right into the mic, I'm pretty sure.
I was trying to do it quietly.
Yeah.
And I had a bit of
burped and I
burn.
held it in and it just went. I breathe out. Spicy nugs are the way to go.
So does that mean they're going to start the men's like right away?
No.
No?
We'll get like our warm up and stuff and then.
But they already warmed up down this one. You see those? They're in the corner over there doing the drills. But they've already done the warm up lines.
We'll still have to do like their passing pattern. No. But I guess.
How many overtimes do they go into?
Just this one and then after that they're done.
Alright, good.
Alright, you ready? 3?
Another 10 minutes. It should be 5.
Both teams are retaking the field now. We saw just a couple of replays. Lots of strong goalkeeping from both sides. Dakota Wesley now going to get this first kickoff. Second period of extra time. Really stacking that right side. It's an interesting kickoff tactic.
Going for the Hail Mary.
A little too far, I think. Tabor able to get the clear out. Still an interesting kickoff tactic. I actually haven't seen that one. To stack that right side all the way up and just
Can't say I've seen that one either.
Tabor trying to play out of this now. And Armand moving the ball wide. Cubbin moving it down the line. Trying to keep it going.
Still going.
Ton. Gosh, 40, 50-yard run there. Ball went out for a deflection, so Tabor College are getting the throw. Tabor still playing a 4 at the back, but sending those wing backs up for this very high.
Long throw in.
It's in the box, and Armand
Little and won a corner out of it.
deflects off that Dakota Wesley player. Rachel Bennett up on the corner. Hopefully this is the one. Gosh,
It's a good service in.
8 players in the box there. Dakota Wesley now building a counter here. 17 with tons of pace. Gets that little tap in, but great
Good
defending.
It's a good interception there. Stopped a dangerous play.
Dakota Wesley now trying to build an attack again.
Good
Nice
use
little
of the
body movement, yep.
Good turn.
Dakota Wesley with a whip in.
And
that's going to be the back of the net on the known goal.
Game over. DWU 1, Tabor nothing.
Man, they really stepped it up after that first half.
I agree. You know, they made the right alterations to their game plan, and like we saw in the first half, it was all Tabor, and second half, and then in overtime, it was fairly even.
Yeah,
both
a great
teams
little
creating
mix.
and having the same amount of opportunities.
Just an unfortunate defensive error.
Hey, that's how the game goes sometimes.
Yeah,
but,
you know.
credit to both keepers. You know, DWU's keeper had a great game and helped keep that clean sheet for her team and helped give her team a win.
So that was a great game here at Tabor College in Hillsborough, Kansas, where as the girls are being good sports, just shaking hands at the end. It seems guys soccer is warming up now. We'll be back in just a bit for men's soccer as the Tabor College Blue Jays men's soccer take on Dakota Wesley's Tigers men's soccer program. Thank you, guys.